Hi, I'm Raphael Leah.
And I'm John Jackson.
And this is Dimitri Mikas.
And this is the Mancave.
Today we're going to be using Dimitri as a ref in our debate for Pete Rose's Hall of Fame eligibility. Alright, so today on our special segment, we're going to be debating whether Pete Rose should be admitted into the Hall of Fame. I'll be arguing for his admittance, and John will be arguing against. Now, Dimitri's here to ring the cowbell at the end of our arguments. We'll have 45 seconds to give our opinions. I think we'll have some time for rebuttals, and I'm sure this will be a fun debate. So, he'll start with his opening statement.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Start the timer. So I probably have the more unfavorable view of Pete Rose and his eligibility. By far, let me start out by saying that he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame based on numbers, 100%. But I feel what he did with the gambling, it's just so stupid. It's a rule that everybody knew. You knew you couldn't gamble, for or against your team. It didn't matter. He gambled. He broke a rule. Therefore, I believe he doesn't deserve to be in there because it sets a bad example for everybody else. Reset it.
Good point, John.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, John's not wrong. He definitely has the numbers to be in the Hall of Fame. He's the all-time hits leader. And first of all, I want to say that for the all-time Major League Baseball hits leader to be excluded from the Hall of Fame for something that never impacted the way he played, I think that that's just wrong. Now, I understand he gambled. He never gambled against his team. He gambled for his team. Now, in my opinion, that does nothing. I'm not going to excuse the fact that he... I'll get back to you.
So yeah, what Raphael was trying to say was it didn't really affect his play, unlike steroids, which I think we both agree that if you take steroids, you don't deserve to be in there. Sorry, Barry Bonds, you do not deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. Roger Clemens, no Hall of Fame for you. But
No.
I'm sorry, but Pete Rose, he still did something that it was so stupid, and it's not like he did it once. He did it many times.
52 games.
He gambled many times. I'm not saying once or twice. He gambled many times. So he broke the rule that everybody knew, and it's a no-no.
He did break a rule. Did he break a rule worthy of being excluded from the Hall of Fame? I really don't think so. Gambling's against the rules in baseball, and if you gamble against your team, and if any evidence was found that you played because of your gambling, and you didn't try hard enough, or you hit a batter because you had money on the other team, if that's ever found, then yes, your play was affected, and you should be excluded from the Hall of Fame. But what Pete Rose didn't have any bearing on the way he played. His stats would be the same had he gambled or not, and I feel that he deserved the suspension. He deserved to be he deserved maybe a 2-year suspension from baseball, but he didn't deserve to be excluded from the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I mean, what can I say? Raphael has the point there that it didn't affect his numbers. Like I said, I agree with that, but still, it's such a stupid rule, and he broke it, and he just doesn't deserve to be in there because of that. I mean, everybody knew it. I've said it many times. Everybody knew the rule. He knew the rule. He still broke it. And let me just add this in. The guy made money. We're not saying he, got McDonald's money. He didn't get minimum wage. He made money, and he still bet, for baseball. Okay, again, it wasn't against his team, but he still bet. Why is he doing this? He had the money. Not the money that they make nowadays, but he had the money. It's just stupid. And although he has the numbers, I just really think he doesn't deserve to be in there because of that reason. And that's all I can say.
I just also want to mention that other than this gambling, Pete Rose has never had any issues aside from that. I think he shoved an umpire once.
Yeah, but
got ejected from the game. No drunken disorderly conduct. He didn't beat his girlfriend. In my opinion, he upheld Major League Baseball. I think that he was an outstanding player. I think that he loved the game. And I think that aside from this gambling, there was really not a flaw you can see. And for me, honestly, to see players like Barry Bonds still able to coach in this league It's disgraceful, in my opinion.
And probably my last argument to make, Raphael brought it up. He did have great conduct. You see some people, recently Jose Reyes beat his girlfriend, choked her. There are a lot of people. Yeah, Yasiel Puig, lots of fights and everything, and I'm not saying they deserve to be in more. If we're going to put it at that standard, then yeah, Pete Rose definitely deserves to be in there, but obviously those people don't deserve to be in there if we do go by conduct, because his conduct was light years better than some of the people who are in the Hall of Fame, so he does have a point there, but still he did break a rule and they should all be suspended from the Hall of Fame based on that. But it's really up to you at this point, whatever argument you agree with, and you can't really beat a dead horse at this point.
Yeah, no, in short, I think we could both say that I think there's more for him being in the Hall of Fame. I disagree with Manfred. John has a point. He did break a rule. He knew the consequences of breaking the rule. So that's John's argument. I want to know what you guys think, honestly. I want to know who you
tell us
agree
in the
with.
comments
Do you
section
think that do you think that it's justified leaving him out because, as John said, he did break a rule that he knew would get him expelled from it? Or do you think that Major League Baseball should start looking at themselves in the mirror and start viewing things as a two-way street? That's it for today.
Didn't get too heated, but be sure to check us out on Mondays. We may have more debates. We may have other different segments.
Yeah, and also this Wednesday and Thursday we're going to have our national sports and New York sports segments. So
and
be sure to check that out. Oh yeah, thank you, Dimitri.
Thanks for the work.
It's been fun. I'm Raphael Leah.
And I'm John Jackson.
This is Dimitri Mikas.
Yes, it is.
And this has been the Man Cave.